friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Cheryl. I love decorating my home with style on a budget, and I love to try to make it look a lot more expensive than it really is. And as I've told you guys previously, Christmas time is one of those times I'd like to kick it up a notch. So I have shared with you how I have decorated my lounge, my entryway, my hallway, and the family room. Well, today I'm going to switch gears a little bit, and I want to share with you my loft space before I decorate it for Christmas, because we made some changes up there. So you guys know, with all of these Black Friday deals that have been going around, my boyfriend, he decided he needed a new TV. Well, we got the TV. It was a 75-inch TV, and we originally got it to go in the family room. Well, when it arrived, oh my gosh, that TV is ginormous. Like, why do men always feel the need to have a big TV? What is it with men and big TVs? Anyway, I told my boyfriend, it's like, no, I don't think it's gonna work here. He's like, okay, well, let's put it in the loft. So we decided to go ahead and put it in the loft. And when we got it up there, there was only one wall it could actually fit on. It could fit on the wall where the previous TV was located, but it would take up so much more space. That TV was located in front of a window. And you guys always kept telling me, Cheryl, you really need to move the TV. You really need to move it on the opposite wall. And I didn't want to do that because I like having my artwork. You guys know I recently redecorated the loft in like a safari theme for summer, and I used some zebra prints that I DIY'd myself. I absolutely love them. They look so nice in the space, and I didn't want to lose the wall space. But when we got this bigger TV, there was nowhere else for it to go but on that wall. So of course I had to lose my zebra prints, and I won't be able to put artwork on that wall unless I can come up with something really ingenious to put artwork on that wall. But right now, I'm not going to do that. I love the way the space turned out. Oh my gosh, guys. So we have lived here in our home for 6 years. And when I put the furniture in the loft space, I put it in the same orientation as our previous home. And our previous home, the loft space was, I want to say, twice as big as what we have now. So we downsized. And I tried to make it work. And by trying to make it work, it worked, but it didn't work because the furniture was oversized. It was too big for the space because the space is small, but I still try to make it work. And we lived with it that way for a while. And it's really funny how you can live in a space and not realize how cramped the space is until you change it around. So that's what happened. We changed the space. When we got the TV, we put it up, and I realized, nope, we're gonna have to change this whole room around. So that's what we did, guys, and I absolutely love how it came out. My boyfriend keeps telling me, I told you so. I told you so. So yes, he was right. So before I reveal to you how the space looks now, let's take a look back of where we started. And then I'll reveal to you my newly transformed loft space. So if you have a small space and you are looking for some inspiration, make sure you don't go anywhere. All I did was use things that I already had. The only new thing in the room is the TV. Everything else we already have, and I absolutely love it. So there are people who are going around doing major renovations to their homes, and if you live in an apartment or you live in a home where you cannot make those physical changes to your space, one way to get a change or to make a change is to change the room around. Paint it, change the furniture if you can. Move the furniture around, it'll create a whole new space. So enough rambling, let me show you what the space looked like before, and then I'll reveal to you our new loft space. guys, so this is how the space has turned out, and I absolutely love it. Again, we are working with a really small space here. My loft is really small, but I do want to make the best use of it. So this is our loft slash theater room. And yeah, I just love the changes. So as I told you, my boyfriend was like, you know, with all these Black Friday sales, I need a new TV. So look, he got a new TV. And that TV changed everything about this room. Previously, I loved the room. It was cozy, but as you could see from the previous video, it was really dark. And at the time, I didn't really notice because, you know, I like the way the room looked. But now that we've made these subtle changes, oh my gosh, it's night and day. The room is like totally different, and I am absolutely in love. So let's break it down. Over here, we had the bar area. Well, it wasn't really a bar, it was our snack station, and I've created a little bar area, but we'll get to that. So this was over here, and so I changed that out, and the couch that was here, I moved to this side of the room. Because the couch is smaller, it fits perfectly on this wall, and then I brought in these two little club chairs, and I put them in this space. We have a bookcase over there. Don't mind my exercise roller, but we have our little man that used to be on the snack station over here on the bookcase and the black and white artwork. And then I brought in the little accent table, and that was over here, and I added them here between the two club chairs. I absolutely love the way this looks. It just opens up the space so much more. Look how much more open the space is now that that's moved over there. So these two stands used to be in this corner, and on this corner or area, if you remember, we had a really large TV. Well, we moved that TV to the basement, as well as that console table to use as the TV we watch while we exercise. And we moved, no, the fireplace was already here. We didn't move that, but we moved these two stands on this wall with a fireplace and added the TV above it. Now, I really didn't want to give up my wall space because I love hanging artwork. And you guys remember my zebra prints that were a DIY that I absolutely love. They look so perfect in this area, but I did have to remove them to make room for the TV. But, you know, I don't know. We might come up with something different later on down the line where I could add more artwork, but I'm loving the way it looks currently. So the fireplace came from Big Lots. It was a Christmas present last year. I was so excited to get it. Before, we had like a little fireplace over here on this wall, and I don't know, it just looks more natural to have the fireplace here. The lamps are oversized lamps, so it helps balances out the scale of the TV, as well as our little media stands also help balance out the size of the TV. So overall, I'm really loving the way this area looks. I did keep some of the same decor, but I did change out the decor down here to our coral piece, and I have a white piece here. And to balance out the scale, I changed the accent pieces down here to mirror the white pieces over here. I love these orbs. I had these in our old house and I have not turned them on in forever. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to turn them on. So I love the ambiance this gives at night. And I have lit these candle holders. These came from, these came from Macy's years and years ago. But I absolutely love the ambiance that gives at night. And then over on this wall, and I still have to patch the holes, so don't look at those. But over on this wall, we had these mirrors. These mirrors were on this wall. And so we switched them out, and it just opens up the space so much more. Guys, if you have a small space, mirrors are the way to go. Just look how it opens up the space. So nice. I absolutely love it. To get back to this area, I did add a little stand over here in the corner, and I added this plant and this black eucalyptus leaves. I love how that looks. And then on our snack station, we have our coffee mugs and our coffee maker over here on top of our beverage center. And I just wanted something simple on the stand. So I have this candle that came from West Elm. This vase is actually from Home Goods. It's by Tahari Home, and I just have some green plants inside. I want to say it was around $50, and I've had it for about 2 years, I think. And then these are just some bookends that I stacked together to look like a piece of decor. Down there we have our little bar that I have added. So if we wanted to have a cocktail up here while we're watching movies, we can. And then we have our popcorn maker. I did have one of those old-fashioned popcorn little machines that I took out. My boyfriend saw this popcorn maker on the house of Valentina. Jack showed it and my boyfriend was like, what? So he of course had to get one, and this makes the perfect popcorn, guys. You don't need anything more, and it pops really nicely in this little silicone mold. So we took that out and we added this. So this sets in the popcorn bowl. We have our microwave to warm up any snacks we might want. Then we have our beverage center, which is from New Air. It was a collaboration, and I absolutely love the way it looks. I have these two, what are these, cloches in the corner. They're just sitting there to take up space. I'm thinking about putting something underneath them, but I haven't done that yet. And then over here, this is the only wall where I could add a piece of artwork. And this artwork was here previously. It's just a canvas that I painted black. You know, I like it. It's a contrast against the lamp. So I just left it here. And then here is our couch. This came from, I don't even remember, Overstock maybe? A long time ago, as well as these tables came from Overstock. The coffee table was a Facebook Marketplace find. It was $50, and I have just added some simple decor, a few coffee table books, a candle, a plant, and a piece of abstract art. You guys know that I love to decorate in black and white, and that is what you are seeing in this room. And this ceiling light came from Amazon. It is a dupe for Restoration Hardware. Absolutely love it. But yeah, guys, this is a transformation of the loft. I wanted to show it to you before I start decorating for Christmas. I wanted to show you how you can make a few simple changes to your home, and it just creates a whole new look. I know a lot of people will do renovations on their homes, but for those of us like me, maybe you live in a smaller home, and doing those types of renovations it's not going to give you a return on your investment. So in those cases, when you still want to do something to update the look of the home, one of the simple ways to do that is by changing the paint color and changing your accessories. And we didn't change the paint color. The paint color was already this color. I have been thinking about painting that wall black. I haven't decided. It might make it too dark, or it might make it white. I don't know. Anyway, I love the way it looks currently, but that is one way you can make a change in your home. And again, just bring in a few small accessories to change up the space. And I absolutely love it, guys. Absolutely am in love. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these many changes we have made to our loft space. I love it. It looks so much more open. It just really makes the space feel so much larger. You don't realize when you have lived with something for a long time, how a few small changes could make such a big difference. But getting this TV changed everything around, and we have a whole new space up here, and I absolutely love it. So if today's video has inspired you in your small space decorating, please make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and become a member of the iStylEMYSTYLE family. And 2 more videos, I think. This room we will be decorating for Christmas. And I know you're wondering, Cheryl, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for Christmas up here? Well, you have to make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. It is a small space, so we're gonna get creative. Let me just say that, we're gonna get creative. So with that, my friends, let's take one last look around the room, and I hope to see you in the next one.